Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a demonstration, a comparison. One side of my face I'll be using the Ultraderm MD, and the other side I'll be using the original TROPHYSKIN Microderm MD. I'm going to be telling you while I'm doing the demo, so this video could be quite long, the difference between these two. I want to go ahead and just tell you really quick a few things. The most obvious thing I should share with you first and foremost is that I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a skin esthetician. I don't work in a med spa or around anyone who could actually advise you about any of this. I'm just going to show you how I use this stuff, talk about my journey, demonstrate the two things together. This is the original machine that I did. The Microderm, that video is like 5 years old. It still gets a lot of views, and people ask me two questions very frequently. One is, can I use this with Retin A? And see, I don't feel good about answering those questions because, like I said, I'm not qualified to tell you the answer to that. I can tell you what I do. I use retinol that you can buy over the counter, mainly Mad Hippie, but stuff you can buy over the counter isn't Retin A, is it? No, it's not. So I use retinol products with this, and I personally don't have a problem. I don't know that you would not have a problem if you did that. There's no reason, I don't feel like, for me to use Retin A, because microdermabrasion is also exfoliation, and that's what Retin A is, the great exfoliator. It helps with collagen production and fine lines and wrinkles, stuff like that. Well, so does this. Since I use this, there's no reason for me to use Retin A. If I were going to do that, I would definitely space using a Retin A and microdermabrasion. Retin A has a tendency to make your skin really dry and peely and stuff, and the natural thought, I think, is, well, get this out and like scrape suck it off there. You could potentially make your skin drier, change its pH, damage your skin using those two things together. So I would talk to your doctor and make sure. But if it were me personally, I'd be going at least 72 hours between the two things. I just kind of like my skin and don't want to hurt it. The second most asked question that I get from people is, how often should I use this? And you know, I don't even think that unless you saw a dermatologist in person and they looked at your skin, that anyone could actually answer that question. It's going to depend on a lot of stuff. It's going to depend on how well your skin tolerates it. It's going to depend on what kind of products you use. You know, there's a lot of variables there that you can't just go, oh, use it twice a week. And if anyone does that, if they just go, oh, use it twice a week, you probably shouldn't be listening to that person, because there's a lot more that goes into it. Me personally, I have normal skin, and I can tolerate using it with the stuff that I do twice a week. Maybe somebody who had sensitive skin, maybe they could only use it once a week. Maybe somebody who had real oily skin, they could tolerate using it 3 times a week. So that question is one that people just really can't answer for you definitively. One thing that's safe to say is never use anything twice a day. Okay, that's a pretty safe thing to say, right? All right, let's get on with the show. I'll probably speed up some of it. I may interject some information in parts that I have to take out for time's sake. A nice clean face, and that is what you want every time that you are going to do anything like this. This one here is my faithful true Microderm MD. I did a video maybe 5 years ago. I can't go back to before this to show you in this video, so I'm just going to have to link that atrocious video below. So here I am years later, and I still love this machine. It comes with one diamond head tip, an AC adapter. This here, okay, under there is the wand. This has your pads in it. I just finished up a bag of these, so this hasn't been opened or used. And these two tips have not been opened and used because I have said many times, the only thing I use it for is microdermabrasion. I don't use the pore extractor on it, and I don't use the serum pusher, because they have another product that I use and like better for it. It's called the Label. We're not going to talk about that here. But it does have the capability to do those things with this unit. Pore extractor, it's pretty easy. You just take the diamond tip off, you put that on, and you extract gunk out of your pores with it. It's as easy as that. But I have to confess that I've never really understood this one here, which is the serum pusher. I'm just being honest with you, I don't use this. This one is the extraction head, put it on and extract. You get a cleaner in there and these wool pads, which are important. You need one of these to catch the gunk. I'm going to tell you right off, don't be expecting to see a bunch of gunk coming off my face today. It's not going to happen. I mean, I just did this. So if you are doing this regularly, you're not going to pull off a whole bunch of gunk. When you see that, you're seeing it because somebody either hasn't done it for a while or it's somebody who's never done it before. This is what is meant by diamond tip. These are actual crushed real diamonds that are in here. And when you use it, it sort of rips the dead skin from your face. And then it sucks it into the wand where this wool pad catches it. And then you just throw this away. This one's the Ultraderm MD. I looked. Nobody's made a video on this yet. We're just going off what I know. Because, guys, there's no book. Or there might be now when you buy it, but at the time I got this, I was testing it for them, beta testing it for them. This one here, you charge it up. That's why this one here can sit on my vanity, is because it runs off of a charge. Here's the wand, and what we need to do is place this pad right here. On both machines, I'm going to go through the guided mode. You want to make sure that you get your wool pad right there, and then you put the diamond head on. Alright, I've got it on auto, but keep in mind, this is meant to do your entire face. So I may move on, okay, because I'm just doing one side of my face. In auto mode, it's going to set the levels, it's going to tell you what area to work on, it's going to set a timer, so you really can't go wrong there. You're probably not going to hurt yourself if you are in auto mode. The picture on the front shows you what to do, so you really should hold your skin taut. Okay, and I'm just going to come up my forehead. Now, this is the way it shows you to do, but I also vary from that. I have also always gone this way. So I go up and down and side to side when I do that. Now you heard that go down. It wants me to do my eyes. Really hold your skin this time. And I have to tell you that the picture does not show this, but they say, like on QVC and stuff, I think I heard them say, that you can use this under here. Okay, you do that if you want to. I'm not using anything that's scraping the skin off under there. Now we got to do the cheeks. So I start here and I'm coming under here, and I tell you, I come no higher than there. My skin is getting pink, but I don't know if you're able to detect that or not. It's just a slight flush. First time I ever did this though, it got really red, and I thought, oh my gosh, I just scraped my face off like the concrete. Now you want to keep it flat, because if you don't, you may lose suction, like I'm gonna do on my nose. I will lose suction. And also, like I said, keep in mind that I'm using this twice as long, because this is meant to switch sides. I'm gonna stop. Next will be the nose, but my nose is real bony right here, so I will lose suction all over my nose. So here we go, on the nose, and you want to keep this thing moving, because if you just sit in one place, you can end up with a nose hickey. There we go, that's my nose, really bony up there. So if I do it here, it has no suction. It's just too bony. See how red that is? I stayed in one place too long. Alright, now the chin. That is here and here. I'm going to come above my lip. I do not go on my lips. And then here. Now the neck. If you have slack neck, don't do this. I don't think you should do it if you have a slack neck. Now, I never go the length of that. I just don't. I always come right back up here to my forehead. I just think that's too long to spend on my neck. So I use the remaining time on my forehead. And we're going to let the clock burn out. The last section is going to be the décolleté then. So as soon as the timer runs out, which is 4, 3, 2, 1, it's going to switch to, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I sat there and kept it on there to show you what not to do, and now you can see why. So anyway, kids, that's why you don't leave that setting in one spot. I'm calling that quits. Like I told you, see this? That's what happens if you don't keep this wand moving. I'm going to put this away, and we're going to get the Ultraderm MD over here so that we can do the other side of our face with the microdermabrasion. The wand isn't on the inside, it's wrapped around its base. Totally redesigned and compact. I love this thing, and I have to confess, I've not been using the Microderm MD since I got this because this is too convenient. Push down, this opens up, sits right here. Inside you have your heads, you got your cleaner. On this side you've got wool pads, so I've already got one out, so we're not going to open that, but there you go. You turn it on right here. You can set it to manual and sensitive just like you could the Microderm MD, and it's going to guide you through same as before. These take your levels up and down. This shows the battery charge that I have left. The machines differ on the third thing they can do. So on the microdermabrasion, the third thing it can do is push serums, which I told you I don't do. The third thing this machine can do is what's called kinetic toning, and I will show you that today if you want to see what I do. So here's my tip. What you didn't see me do on the other machine was clean the tip. So, I mean, I clean these things before and after use. So before I use it, I always spritz it with alcohol. After I'm done, I take them in the bathroom. I take the little cleaning thing and I put it down inside jewelry cleaner. That's diamonds. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to tell you this, and I might be full of crap. We'll see when we take these pads out. But it feels to me like this microdermabrasion is better. Oops, darn it, I didn't get to spend as much time. I need to stop talking and move. It feels to me, even though it's more compact, and like those PMDs, they aren't able to have the suction power of the Microderm MD, but this does. And I wondered when I used it before if it wasn't a little bit better, because it got an amazing amount of gunk off my face for using the stuff I do to, you know, exfoliate my skin all the time. So I didn't think it would get anything off at all. Should we put a hickey on the left side of my nose too, you know, just so it matches? Look how red that is. Alright, switch to nose. Keep that thing moving. I'm not going to do it for as long over here. 3, 2, 1, switch to the chin, which of course is the upper lip too. Now you don't have to keep looking at it because you can hear it change, right? And if you do it a lot, then you'll know what the order is. Now if you use this on manual, please don't watch TV and do this. Now the décolleté for a minute, which of course is supposed to go for your whole chest. And I'm not going to do that. I don't know if you can tell or not, but the left side of my face with the Ultraderm MD is, I think, I'm turning it off, I think looks pinker than the Microderm did. So it makes me think that it's stronger. Let's get the tip head for the Microderm MD. So this is the what the Microderm MD got off my skin. And then this one is the Ultraderm MD. So, I don't know, I think they got about the same off there. You can definitely see why it's important for you to keep that pad in there, because you'll ruin your machine. There is a system out there right now called Contour Toning System. Now what this does is, it's got like a head on it like this, and they're able to show you. I don't know if this camera's going to be able to show you that or not. I'm going to pop this on here. This is rubber. And what this does is it pulls the skin gently. It's sucking the skin, okay? And what it's doing is it's bringing oxygen and blood to the area. And if you do this a couple of times a day, and it does work, I'm just telling you it does, because I stopped using my new face on my neck, and this is what I've been doing twice a day, and it is working. Now, I don't know if I just got time for that. But it is working. I'm telling you, it does work. The first time I did this, I thought, oh, I got tough skin. And I put the level up as high as it would go. And I had little hickeys all over my neck. Because that was what I was mostly interested in, was my neck, right? So I'm watching TV going to town, and I've got like hickeys all over my neck. For this part, I usually do go ahead and do my skincare because I want it to glide. So all I did was rinse off my face. I'm going to go ahead and put on my skincare. I'm going to take my skincare that I use after microdermabrasion, and I'm going to do that really quick. So that's my eye cream that I put on, which is this. TROPHYSKIN has stuff that you can buy and use also, but I just always use what I have. And so I like this for my face. It's real simple what I do after microdermabrasion, because I just did a whole bunch of stuff to my face. So, and then after that's set in, I use this. And this stuff feels really good, and it stays moist for a little bit, so I feel like plenty of time to do my neck. So now I'm pressing KINETIC, and I'm going to take it up to level 2 for me. I've done it for a little bit, and press OK. So I just put this here. 2, 3, and move it up. 1, 2, 3, and move it up. Keep it moving. And then I just move over and go down. I'm going to come up and see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. They use really high-powered cameras to show the contour doing it. And you can do this twice a day. Now I also bring this up, and I do it here on my laugh lines. Do you have to put the moisturizer on? No. See, this side doesn't have any on. But I just think on my neck, where that loose skin is, I don't want to drag it more than I have to. This looks like the first had, except it doesn't have diamond tips. I'm going to do my eyes. So I'm just going to hold it here. I usually hold it 3 to 5 pulses on my neck, but I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing because I'm making a video. But see this? I don't come under my eyes with it, and I know they say it's okay, but I just can't do that. You get the drift, okay? You can do the kinetic toning all over your face. I'm sure that if you bought the machine, you'd want to do that, but I am just primarily interested in my neck. Give me a comment below and let me know. Are you going to pick up any of this? Which one do you think is the best? If you made it this far, you are loyal and true Fritzy family, and I think you deserve something for it. So I asked TROPHYSKIN, Can we give one of these away? Just like in the beginning, they let me give one of these away. So they said yes. Now the only stipulation is, I'm sorry, it has to be US only. But if you leave me a comment below and you tell me that you would love to change your skin, say that. I would love to change my skin with the Ultraderm MD. Then you'll be entered to win this. And in 2 weeks from now, I will do a drawing and one of you is going to win this system. How about that? Yeah. So the burning question here is, I know you guys want to know with all your heart, how long did it take for that hickey to go away? Will I or will I not do anything for you? It took 4 days. I don't have on foundation or anything like that today. I just have on some spot concealer, a little bit, you know, it's a very minimal look, and you can see if you accidentally do that, it'll be okay in a few days. All right, I hope you guys always remember and know that you're the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, just go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye. And I'm out.
I'm just going to show you how I use them. Get it all out of your system. Do it right now. This candle's like one of my favorites. It smells so good. We're going to light it. 'Cause is this actually really a beauty channel if I don't have a candle going? I think not. Ooh. This one here is this. Very good, Mary. That was good. You did so good. This one here, they don't... What are you doing? This one here, they don't sell anymore. And I'm kind of nervous about this. Who says that? I'm nervous. It's hot in here. I'm just telling you it's hot in here. I don't know why you would care about that, but it is. Where the heck did the tip go? Here, tip, 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 tip. Brusha, brusha, brusha. It's the new iPad. I don't know where the tip went. Focus on this. Can't you focus? Right here. Right here. Focus right here, stupid. You're the dumbest camera ever. Now hear this. I'm a tough old bird, so I'm gonna go double time. 'Cause diamonds are a girl's best friend. 'Cause they scratch your face off and leave you with new skin. But for right now, we're going to get with it. We're gonna get with it. We're gonna get jiggy with it. Welcome to Miami. Will Smith, if you're watching, look away. Didn't you know we're best friends? Again, just using the AutoZone. AutoZone. Stupid fake nails. Get in there. You're too dull with gel polish on you.